Okay, back here, ready for the Erasmus bots play. I wanted to make a note of something I was noticing is turn 4 units didn't last long. Our infantry units down and our air unit that the Japanese got came and went. We hardly knew you. And it's the same thing for, let me see here, turn 4 units. Well, no, that's fine. Our turn 2 units, though. Well, where will we see the Wasp? Oh, turn 3. My turn 3 reinforcements, the Wasp in North Carolina. That is not a good way to go through units. Some are big time casualties to get them and have lost like that. So we'll have to try to limit that. But we did get some good spots, and our progress of war has gone down. Oh, okay, we're back at it. Switching from games. Central America and this. We did buy this game recently for Christmas. Well, we got it for Christmas, and this is Old Gilbert's, and it's still shrunk wrap. We haven't even opened this one up, but man, gaming season's going by quick. We're talking about wanting to start up March 1st. Yeah, like I said, that's never happened in 10 years I've been there. They always wish, but that's Monday, or well, next week, is it? Let me see here. What are we at as far as time goes? Calendar, but so this gaming season's gonna be winding down here, and like, well, I'll give it another 3 weeks or so. But boy, come and go, and hopefully we get some of these games done, and maybe War in America. Because like I said, once my once my work season starts, it's pretty well over. I'll pass by this table maybe a half an hour a week. All right, let me see here. Well, yeah, one more week, I guess. All right, the middle of next week is the. Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, next week sometime, Wednesday. So anytime next week they might be calling, but our weather's going downhill. Like I said, I don't think we'll be doing anything till April, but we will see. And like I said, that's gone by quick. Whew. But we got a bunch of games going on. I will have to continue that game with my partner, I guess, on Central America. He'll just get turns a little bit slower if we do start going back to work. But like I said, it's about a month away, so I got a few more weeks. When we come back, we're going to go on with some Erasmus card play. See what he wants to do. Oh, another thing I wanted to do, too. I stopped this reaction where it says possible roll for intelligence. Intelligence pass H. We should have went on through this, but I just after I rolled for intelligence, let's see what would have happened. H. Can you meet the reaction force criteria for at least one battle hex? Yes, I probably could have. Reaction strategy. So we did that. So I guess everything was okay. Yeah, but I stopped here at the die roll, and I noticed that when watching the video, we still had some more stuff to do, but we went down the right way, and it came out okay. All right. When we come back, playing some more of this Empire of the Sun, having a great time, hoping to get to War for America. I was just at the, well, I was at the hobby store. I get up early around here, but my hobby store don't open until 11 o'clock. I think I got up there around 10 or 10:30, and it was closed. So I'm like, oh, God, not like sleeping in there and gaming people. But we'll be back. All right, well, I stopped again when I should have kept on going. So I first came down here, rolled the dice, and skipped all this and went ahead. But luckily, I did it the right way. Everything went right. So all right, when you get this reaction strategy, you have to read the box. And I stopped here, but I should have legit people go on. It does have something underneath reaction strategy. It says react to battle hexes that contain the following in priority order. Japanese headquarters. That's what we did. But unfortunately, the Japanese headquarters was destroyed. So we did everything the right way. It's just the way the bot was. And luckily for me, I followed the orders or the procedure without even knowing it. We will be back with some play. We'll be right back. All right, we got it all set up here. We got us all decked out with some Empire of the Sun. And over here we're watching Noel Compass Games Town Hall. We're having some fun with that. And then what's really cool is, let me get back here, they had a little controversy about this tank here having the symbols. I guess that's illegal to have swastikas, and he's wondering about all this stuff here. They had a pretty good conversation about it. You can see that they just noticed that before that game went into production. You can't have that on a game tank. Now that I think about it, I look around, I don't know about any of my other games they had those symbols, but I guess the swastika is illegal. Well, how goofy is that? Well, we got the Japanese flag there. Who knows? But anyway, back to this game. The ERASMUS bot specifically wanted me to take this second operation phase card. So we're going to play that for its event. Another thing is for our ERASMUS mid-game axis of determination. Our resource strategy is wants us to get some resources, but it also wants us to conquer New Guinea. Now on New Guinea, we didn't put any conquering hexes there, so there I got blocks on the hexes that are necessary for capitulation. And we got a hex over here with resources, so I think this is probably going to be our first hex we're going to go after with this card here. And it'll be the Japanese strategy as according to the ERASMUS bot. We're back. Alright, we're back. And we have activated our, what is it, 6 units logistics value. Our headquarters unit that is being activated was, I didn't do it properly, hold on a second here. I guess it will be him. There you go. And we've activated a bunch of units. Here we go with the activations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I got another one here. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he's not activated. He's at the, okay. Yeah, you can always tell the activated units by the ones that have been moved and turned sideways. He's in sideways, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. And you can see our axis of determination was to capture resources. So we have captured resources in our second priority. It was to conquer New Guinea. And we are taking 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5, 6, 7, 8 capitulation hexes. And this way there, this is a different play here. When you're playing this card as an event, you can have multiple battle hexes. These aren't really battle hexes yet, but they will get a special, easy for me to say, special response movement. And first we'll have to roll for detection and everything else. The allied player had to roll a 7 or less. Now we were able to get through here to these spots without entering an allied air zone of influence, so there won't be no plus or -2 zone of influence modifier. We'll just be rolling a clean die and trying to get 7 or less, which shouldn't be too hard on a 10 D10, so we'll see what the response will be, but there you go. We were putting it on heavy on New Guinea. Be right back. Well, after looking at the rules, all those landings on these unoccupied hexes, if those units are not escorted or don't end their movement, take that back, they don't end their movement in a hex with a accompanying warship, all the allies have to do is deploy a ship in the hex that the units are in, and those units got to turn back and suffer losses. So there is a penalty for trying to land all those units there by themselves without accompanying warships. And since the reaction value is 6 plus whatever the allies headquarters would be, maybe a 2, 7, 8, yeah, there are plenty of ships to go ahead and knock down all those landings. So we had to modify that, and we went ahead and we're going to land maybe 1 less Army Corps and replace that with a I had to put a battleship in there that had a step loss. So one of my weaker battleships was in there, but that's the strongest unit I could put in there was one that had a step loss. So we got 2 landings now instead of 4 because of that special reaction rule. So he can still special react. As a matter of fact, the allied player now, since we've all moved, has got a chance to play a reaction card. And in my hand, I have got 2 really good reaction cards. One I'll save, but yeah, these reaction cards are killer. It just gets worse for the Japanese. I mean, that would have been a nice little assault there by the ERASMUS bot, but unbeknownst to him, and unfortunately for Japanese, we got some really good reaction cards. Now I am thinking about having the option of saving these and just going ahead and rolling, but there's a chance that I might not be able to make it. Another thing is we were going to go for Port Mosby, but we'd have to roll on the reaction to get a modifier on the reaction die roll because they're within a zone of influence of this air unit. So in other words, we would have seen them coming. This way here with these landings I got here, this vast open space, I was able to move my units, activate them from here and down here, and go around without getting any hitting any zones of influence. Now that battleship might have. I'll have to check him out again because they got a lot of allied air units there. I guess he could have. Ooh, where would he have come out of? Well, I think he came out of here. But anyway, we'll call it all good. I'm pretty sure they had plenty of spaces. But if he would have moved into Mosby, we have an allied air unit right here that would have detected him and gave us more of a modifier on a detection die roll. Would have been a minus, or +2, no, -2. Yeah, -2, because you always want to get this number and less, so that would have made it even easier for the Allies from the Japanese point of view. Now we are over here, and they done made their move, and we're going to find out, the Japanese are going to find out what the Allied reaction is. Now, do we roll the dice, take a chance on rolling dice, or nail this sucker? This has got a lot of good benefits. Changes it to ambush, which means we get to fire first, and during all battles of the offensive. And what that also means is somehow we got wind of their little movement here, so we would have been waiting for them with this card. So there you go. I'm pretty sure we're going to nip this one in the bud. We might as well hammer the Japanese while they're down, and hammer this little offensive they got going on here with this commander Rochford. Hypo success. JN25 code break. So that's what happened. Yeah, we broke their codes, knew they were coming, and we're sitting here waiting for them. We'll activate our units here in a second, but yep, big time ambush reaction from the allied player. Don't get no better for the Japanese. Erasmus bot is leading them astray. I think I could have did better. I think next time I play this game, I'll just play the Japanese side to the best of my ability. Or I could switch that up now. If I were to, so I'm just playing with these Erasmus bots. But yeah, I think the old allies are going to react. Way back.